welcome to the must-see WWE Talk Show History. Welcome to Wrestling Untold.
Yeah.
This is episode 40, right?
Episode 40. Big 40.
We have come a long way.
Yeah, we have. That we have.
And predictions are back.
We finally got a chance to watch the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
I know it took us a long time, but again, school, work, we don't always get a chance to get those pay-per-views in immediately, but we do watch them.
Let's get in.
Let's get right. Well, first, I'm Keaton.
And I'm Carter, aka Skills All Day.
If you're new to the channel, we appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, comment.
You can go to our Instagram, Carter_TV.
Yeah, follow us there. We'll follow you back. We always follow back.
Yes, we do.
So let's get to our predictions. So we'll start from the top on how we recorded it. Roman versus Seth. We both picked Roman to win.
But Seth
Rollins won by
DQ.
DQ, so that is no point for either one of us. Brock versus Bobby Lashley. We both picked, foolishly, Brock to win.
Again, we lost.
And he lost thanks to Roman Reigns. And
the person who lost the same night.
yeah. So also Becky versus Doudrop. We picked Becky, which was basically our only point of the night. Charlotte did not defend her title, which is completely stupid, but what have you. Men's Royal Rumble, we both picked. Well, no, I'm sorry. Carter picked Montez Ford, which is a good pick. You want a newer upcoming guy, and we do. We believe that they're gonna split up Street Profits, and he's gonna be a big star one day, and Dawkins is probably going to chase the 24/7 championship. Not what I want for Dawkins, but that's just how the company. That's how they work. We saw it with heavy machinery and Viking Raiders. Unfortunately, when they want to push one and not the other, when they should be just keeping them as a tag team. Women's Royal Rumble. The moment we found out Ronda was in it, we immediately knew our picks were no good. So Carter picked Paige, which did not return. I picked Naomi, which she had okay showing, but that was about it.
Joe picked Bailey.
Joe picked Bailey. Bailey did not show up, so that's it.
We both have one win, which means that's a draw.
Yeah, it is.
Titles are out of my hands until Elimination Chamber.
So it's no more Carter, don't straps. It's Carter, same amount of straps as Daddy, for that matter, right?
Yeah. Elimination Chamber will be a different story with Becky Lynch and Lita.
So we can do Elimination Chamber predictions if you want. When is Elimination Chamber?
It's 2 weeks.
2 weeks from now. Okay. So I mean, what matches do we know right now? We know Roman versus Goldberg.
Goldberg, yeah.
Roman versus Goldberg.
Becky and Lita. And Charlotte's not defending again.
Becky, she might be. Versus Lita. Well, she may not let her defend since she is going to defend against Ronda at WrestleMania is what we found out.
And also it's a Elimination Chamber match. Bobby Lashley
for the title, yeah.
Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, Austin Theory, AJ Styles, and Seth Rollins, and there's one last person who I can't get right in my brain.
So it'd be Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, I said it.
Huh? You said Brock Lesnar. So we genuinely tell me what we think about WrestleMania as far as the men's title.
I think that Brock Lesnar's gonna win champion versus champion match, winner takes all, and then the winner of that match will be Brock Lesnar, and the titles go together.
Unify the titles.
And then they're gonna do the same thing with the women's, and Becky's gonna get her head stuck in Charlotte Flair's business, and they're gonna make that a triple threat.
Okay, so it makes sense. So right now, essentially what Carter brought out, and this will be essentially blue, not red, will be the Universal title, and then the World title. We think it's going to become
just the World title.
The World titles, no color going to be on it. I think if WWE wants to unify the titles, they got to take this design away, or this design really. They got to get rid of that design because it's a nice belt, but I think it's time for a change. But if they want to pay homage in unifying the belt, they would unify it to the big gold plate belt that came from WCW.
Ooh, that belt.
That belt would be a great belt, a unification belt that pay homage to the greatness that came. Because when WWF bought WCW, it wasn't WWF taking on WCW's problems. It wasn't them basically just feeling bad and saying, hey, let's just bring these people in and their titles. They wanted those people, they wanted those titles, because that big gold plate WCW title, undoubtedly one of the greatest design titles ever. It's beautifully designed, it's great. And even like, it's huge, it's gaudy, everything about it is very detailed. I think that should come back. They're going to get Yeah, and then after you have that belt up for about a year or so, then you can introduce us to the new WWE unified title, and whatever, whoever designs the belts for them decides to do. But I think you pay homage if you're going to unify it the first time.
And then you unify the women's, because the women's has half the rest of the men's does.
And again, you would change up all your belts. If you're going to change it to a stupid design like the IC title is now, don't do it. But if you have a truly great design that you want to give us, I'm okay with it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So we have 3 matches. We'll take predictions on these 3 right now that we know of. There's going to be a bunch of other matches, and they'll probably do. There won't be. Our assumption is this is going to be the only women's match. There is Becky versus Lita.
They're not having a women's elimination match.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Becky's gonna retain, but Lita's gonna stick around.
Yeah.
Same here for you.
Becky's gonna retain, and it's gonna be Becky and Lita at WrestleMania.
I think that would make a lot of sense. It would make a lot of sense. So, as far as Roman and Goldberg, let's just we don't have to put anything out on the edge to say that Goldberg is not winning this match.
Goldberg has defeated the Fiend, Braun Strowman, but he comes around.
He's not going to defeat Roman.
He's like 60 now. He just comes around and makes millions and goes
He's
away.
got about, I was telling Carter, he has probably about a 3-match deal. He does these very short stints of 3 to 6 matches a year.
He always does this on Mania.
He always does that. It's a big payday. Why not do it? It's a big payday.
Doesn't do any other ones but that one.
And he didn't look good yesterday. He looked like he got a call saying, hey, we got some matches for you this year. Do you want to do them? And he was on his couch watching, getting ready for Super Bowl. And he said, yeah, sure. He didn't look like he was in great tip-top shape. But again, I've never been at that level. So I'm going to go Roman. Are you going Roman also?
Yeah.
And
so disappointed
for Elimination Chamber, I'm going Brock Lesnar here because they need Brock Lesnar to have that belt back in hand. And that title, that world title, they can change hands a lot because your other world title just doesn't. So are you going to Brock also? Then they're going to unify. So there's going to be no winner here unless and again, the more matches that hit this, the more we'll make predictions. We have about maybe one more show to film before Elimination Chamber. So let's get down to the show today. You tell the people about it.
So previously, go all the way back. Oh, wrong way. Episode.
It's October
22.
Okay.
Go all the way down to 22. It literally says WWE Draft. We specifically write the title so you guys understand. And Daddy was SmackDown and I was Raw. And
General Manager.
Yep. I'm just gonna say a few people.
Mr. General Manager.
I'm gonna say a few people who are in it. So you got Roman, Bianca Belair, Karrion Kross, Keith Lee, Dirty Dogs, Pete Dunne, Brock Lesnar. And I got Damian Priest, Sasha Banks, Ricochet, RK Bro. Those are just a little bit of people. And we're going to do them in the Royal Rumble matches. So the first match we have is the Women's Championship, each of our Women's Championships. We have a normal match that we can decide a normal match or IC title match, a mid-card, something like that. We have a World match, we have a tag match, and then we have a Royal Rumble match.
Okay. So not only are we going to give our matches, we're going to give a little lead up to why we have these matches, and then we're going to decide them at the end. So we'll set them all first, then we'll decide them. Okay. So do you want to start with your women? Who's your women's champion?
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks.
Yep.
So who is she going up against?
She will be going against someone who she really doesn't like, Bayley.
Bayley. Okay. So is this a continued feud of the best friends?
Yep, a continued feud of the best friends.
Okay, I like it.
Bailey returned back, and she is ready, fired up, because Sasha Banks. No, it wasn't Sasha Banks. Bianca Belair's the one why she's injured. Not Sasha Banks. I was about to say Sasha Banks. So she's getting revenge on Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks.
Okay. So my Bianca Belair, she's the baby face, and she's going against Nia Jax. You already know it.
You gonna
Let
crush
me give
her.
you no. Let me give you why. So back in Survivor Series, Bianca Belair was defending her title against Zelina Vega, and she beats Zelina Vega, no problem. Queen Zelina, no problem. And as she's walking back, Nia Jax comes out and destroys her. Nia Jax hasn't been around for quite some time. This is a surprise. She comes back, she destroys Bianca Belair. She breaks her forearm. So Bianca Belair is at the point where she's going to have to forfeit the title, and she comes out and as opposed to forfeiting the title, she rips the cast off. This is before Royal Rumble, and her and Nia Jax just brawl. So now this has become an actual rivalry. This isn't just some, my babyface is destroyed. Now she's actually fighting back. The match is set. We've set the match for Royal Rumble for Bianca Belair versus Nia Jax. I know that was a lot, but that's how I played it out in my head.
You're probably asking, why didn't we do day one? Well, because it's day one. That's why we didn't do the brand day one. Okay? Thank you. You want to go for the normal match?
So normal match, I'm gonna have my Karrion Kross, who is my is he my IC champion? I don't know if he has I don't recall if he has an IC.
Yeah, he is your IC.
And Karrion Kross, again, he's my weird baby face, because while he comes off as a heel, he's not a heel. He's a baby face in the same sense as Undertaker was a baby face. And he's actually going up against. I'm looking at the sheet here to see who he's going up against. Pete Dunne.
Ooh.
Pete Dunne is also going to be a weird borderline baby face, and this feud has been going on since NXT.
That is great.
It's been going on since NXT, and it's just basically like who's the greatest guy to come out of NXT. This is the Karrion Kross. He's mentioned that he is NXT. He made NXT, and Pete Dunne isn't trying to hear that, because Pete Dunne is saying no, he made NXT. So it's just basically like which one of NXT's kids is the greatest. So that's where that's coming from.
So my normal match is I'm trying to make someone who's a mid-carder a really big star, and I picked Johnny Gargano.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna
Johnny
try
Wrestling.
to make Johnny Gargano a big star, and I'm looking at my list, and I think Seth Rollins is the best person to help Johnny Gargano do this.
He's gonna help push him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna.
Which is this gonna be the Joker Seth Rollins, the Monday Night Messiah Seth Rollins?
This is gonna be the heel Seth Rollins.
Okay, so the Joker, like.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Or even Monday Night Messiah was also.
Johnny Gargano's the baby face.
Okay. All right. I like that. You would like Johnny. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm so upset that they just fired him right off the bat. That is so disrespectful.
Yeah. They didn't fire him. He didn't want to resign.
Well, because it's 2.0.
He didn't see a home in the new NXT.
No one does.
Yeah.
But Vince.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah.
So, do you want to do your world championship first?
Sure.
Is Damian Priest your world
Yeah,
champion?
he is. He's the heel. And I'm gonna actually put him against someone who wants the title. Big E.
Big E? Okay, all right.
Big E wants that championship back.
Okay, he wants it back. Yeah, he's number one contender.
Yes, he is.
Makes sense. Okay, it's good enough. Number one contender. So Roman Reigns, acknowledge him. He's my Universal Champion. And again, Roman is a heel. And even though he's getting cheered in a way that like baby faces always got cheered, but everything's upside down. So, he is going up against the actual babyface Keith Lee.
Ooh.
And Roman has sat back and watched Keith Lee rise, and he doesn't like it one bit. It's too much attention on someone else, and Roman wants Keith Lee to bow to him and acknowledge him. And he's and this is what we're going to do. And this is going to be, I'm going to put an extra stipulation on this. This is going to be a I give up match.
Oh.
I give up and acknowledge you match. I know it's long, so we say I give up. So it's only by submission. Keith Lee isn't a submission artist, but he's got to figure it out.
Since your match is that match, I'm going to have my World Championship match be an ambulance match.
Ambulance. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So let's get to tag teams.
Oh, this sucks.
Do you not have tag teams?
No,
Who's your tag champions?
RK Bro.
RK Bro.
But I got Usos and Viking Raiders, and either one of them are gonna crash RK Bro. I got the way, but Johnny's already fighting against the singles competitor. It's done.
You want to create a tag team?
Nope. I'm gonna do Viking Raiders.
Okay, you're gonna get some Viking Raiders.
I'm gonna break the Usos and destroy them.
Okay.
They're out of here.
More. I tell you what, WWE, if you're listening, just call them the War Raiders. Let them scream war as they're coming out, as they're beating their chests. Who cares what the toy makers think? It's about ratings. No one cares about the toy makers.
We should make the Viking Raiders heels and Usos baby faces.
I would do that. I'd do that. So I got the Street Profits are my tag champions. And they are going to go up against. I don't have the Dirty Dogs, do I? You have the Dirty Dogs, right? Or do I?
You do.
Oh, I got the Dirty Dogs. Okay, so that's easy. So they're going against the Dirty
You should
Dogs.
have put Roman against Dolph.
No. Dolph is going to get a push at some point. Just you wait. Just you wait. He's going to come out.
He's not main event in wrestling.
He's going to be in the Shawn Michaels whole attire. He's going to have like the, I'm telling you. He's going to get the treatment.
That is so terrible.
He's going to get the treatment. So we're down to Royal Rumble. So we are going to pick one person from our list of persons that will be in the Royal Rumble, and that one person, there'll be essentially what we would see as the last two people in the Rumble, and then by chance we'll flip a coin by chance we'll see who wins that Royal Rumble. So do you want to give me yours, or do you want me to give you mine first?
Alright, you go first. Let's do this. I feel like I'm gonna lose.
So I'm looking down my list, and this is who. So I have Edge, which I'm not putting in the Royal Rumble. He's not going. That's just it. I have the New Day, which gives me two of three because he has Big E in Raw. I got Kevin Owens, Brock Lesnar, who's not going in, Corbin, Nakamura, Rick Boogs. I got the Hurt Business, which gives me.
What about Drew? He would be great.
Yeah, see, these guys already won Royal Rumbles, and I need to start pushing guys that have not. And by the way, my Rick Boogs still has the ponytail. It's not this weird looking haircut guy.
You should make Roman Reigns destroy him and then he comes in the Rumble.
No, I'm not using any WWE's poor decisions. I want someone new winning it. Someone who has not won it, who has not had the shine.
Joe would say
Because that's what it's about. It's about realizing a dream, and it's not Royal Rumble. In my opinion, it's not something a true heel can win and go on. You have to be overwhelmed and excitement when you win it. If you ever look at the past winners and how like they were just overjoyed. So I'm putting Rick Boogs as my guy. I know that's a huge.
You won't believe who I'm picking.
That's a huge stretch. But again, he's gonna. I think I didn't see it in the beginning, but I think he's gonna be a huge star. He's gonna come out of he's bigger than Nakamura, and Nakamura was a huge star.
I can't wait for him to drop the title.
So Rick Boogs can stop singing for him. He won't be his own person.
You know what?
He's gonna drop it to Boogs. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say after they do Sammy versus Shinsuke, Rick Boogs should turn on him, and then that should be elimination chamber.
No. Rick Boogs has to stay the babyface. He cannot turn. Nakamura has to turn.
Oh.
Yeah, Nakamura. After he loses the title, Nakamura's gonna blame it on him. And again, this isn't happening now with pay-per-views. We're just talking. We're talking what's gonna happen. Nakamura's gonna blame the loss on him, and he's gonna attack Boogs. And that's gonna happen. Well, WWE's gonna figure. Hopefully they figure it out.
So my person is gonna be. I'm thinking of 3 guys: Jeff Hardy,
Mm-hmm.
the Demon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm done thinking. The person who I picked is Johnny Gargano.
Johnny, he's going 2 matches here.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta push Johnny.
Johnny wrestling. So without any further ado, I know we've talked a lot. Do you want to flip for every match, or do you want to just decide your matches and then flip for the Royal Rumble?
We gotta do the women's Royal Rumble too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's gonna be your women's Royal Rumble?
Okay, I'm gonna try and push Shotzi Blackheart.
Shotzi?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to push her. She had the perfect spot. She had like number 29, and she still couldn't get the win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ronda Rousey. So.
Mm-hmm. I'm with it.
You're gonna say Selena.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not gonna allow a heel to win the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna say Rhea Ripley, because she's still due for her WrestleMania moment.
She was so close to winning with the year Bianca Belair.
She is still the coolest girl, aside from Selena
the coolest
and Bianca.
character.
She is, yeah, she's the coolest. She's the strongest. She is like, she's there. She's got everything about her. She screams wrestler to me. So do you want to decide by chance on all these? We're gonna flip for every single one, or do you want to make your own decision?
Just decide, make your own decision.
Okay, all right. So,
Floor's yours.
Women's Championship, Bianca Belair is gonna retain.
Oh.
She is gonna
How's she
retain.
gonna retain? What move is she gonna use?
She is going to be squashed the whole match, kind of how like Bret Hart would get squashed most of the match, and then he would come in and
Who was he facing when he was getting squashed? Stone Cold?
almost everybody, and then at the end he would just push someone, and like he'd either come back and just take control of the match, or he'd come back and put someone in a small package and win the match. But again, Nia Jax is gonna squash her the whole match, and Nia Jax is gonna start gloating. She's gonna let out. She's gonna stand over her. She's gonna go lift Bianca Belair up, and Bianca Belair is gonna grab her to a small package. 1, 2, 3, over. Do you want me to go through all mine, or you want to go through yours too?
I'll do mine.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say the winner of this match. This one's gonna be the longest match tonight. We're gonna push it to 30 minutes. It's gonna be so extreme, and the winner will be Sasha Banks.
Okay, all right.
And she's gonna win by Bailey's move, where she gets you under and slams you down.
Okay, all right. I like it. All right, so my normal match, Karrion Kross versus Pete Dunne. This will be a shock to you. Pete Dunne is going to submit Karrion Kross. He's going to submit Karrion Kross. I haven't figured out the move yet. We're still working on that, but just know he's going to submit. I don't have to give you too much detail. So Pete Dunne is going to be your new champion.
Whenever I hear Pete Dunne, I think of my fingers being broken.
Yeah, he's going to be your new champion.
New champ.
New Intercontinental champion.
Okay. The winner of this match is going to be Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins? Johnny, you got Johnny up here, and you got Seth to push him, and you're going to let Seth beat him?
Yep, Seth is going to win.
Okay, all right.
But Johnny's still going to get that good push that he deserves when he wins the Royal Rumble match.
Okay, all right.
Hopefully, if everything goes planned.
Okay, all right. So, this Roman Reigns versus Keith Lee match, Roman Reigns is going to win, but Keith Lee is never going to say, I give up. The match is going to get stopped. So, Keith Lee is never going to submit. He's going to pass out. And that there is going to keep Keith Lee. It's almost going to push his respect through the roof, because as opposed to part of his lips to tell Roman that he give up, he's just going to allow himself to pass out. Win by anything, lose by anything. So Roman Reigns is going to retain, but the stipulation of the match is, so it's going to be a win, but not a complete win.
Okay. So Damian is going to put Big E on the stretcher, put him in the car, throw him in, and this is after he punishes him, defeats him, crushes him, and Damian's just going to drive the car really fast and go, and he's going to jump out the car and it's going to crash the front.
He's going to kill Big E?
No, it's going to injure him, and then we won't see Big E for the rest of the year.
Damian Priest is going to murder Big E.
You haven't been seeing Raw, but Damian is like a heel.
Okay, all right. So he's going to retain. Okay, so Street Profits versus Dirty Dogs. This is going to be another one of those matches where we're gonna see titles change hands. So Dirty Dogs is going to be my new.
What other title change hands?
I see.
Oh,
New
yes, so much.
champion. It's going to be a regular match. It's going to be a whole lot of high flying. It's going to be very close. Street Profits is going to be heartbroken, but this rivalry between Street Profits and Dirty Dogs does not end here.
Okay, so for the tag match, Riddle
Okay, bro.
and Randy are they're good, but they're not good. So they got in a fight the week before and something, and Riddle just comes out alone, and the Viking Raiders just crush and beat him and pound him, and then Randy is gonna do one of those weird things where he does a RKO out of nowhere, and he's gonna do it on both of their heads. So he's gonna do
No, the double RK, bro.
and
RKO. No.
he's gonna get tagged in, and then he's gonna do another double RKO, and then he's gonna pin him. 1,
Okay,
2,
alright.
3.
Cool. So RK Bro to retain.
No titles are changing hands because we need the Royal Rumble to be right there.
Okay. So Rick Boogs, Johnny Gargano, they're the last two, and they're both staring each other down.
Oh my gosh.
You have two baby faces, so we will call the heads the Kennedy Center, and the tails is going to be the is that Atlantis space shuttle.
That's the best.
Yeah. So do you want to call in the air?
I want to be Atlantis.
You want to be Atlantis? You don't want to even call in the air?
No.
We got a heads.
No.
You know what I'm pointing at there? That's Rick Boogs.
You're gonna win both of the Royal Rumble matches.
He's pointing at the WrestleMania sign. Rick Boogs.
No, I'm not gonna win the second match either. Man.
Alright, so Rhea Ripley and Shotzi. And again, I like Shotzi a lot. I really like Shotzi. If you're listening to us, Shotzi, we'd love to have you on the show. You want to call it? Let me call it.
You can call it. I know I'm gonna lose either way.
I'm going to stick with heads. Oh! It is tails, so that is Shotzi.
Shotzi, main event to day 1.
She's pointing at the WrestleMania sign. It's up there. It's up there in the rafters.
I don't know.
Alright, cool. Okay, so.
Shotzi, the new Royal Rumble winner.
So that is that.
I was pushing Johnny Gargano.
Boom!
Now I should have made him win the match.
Yeah. So that is that. That's the show.
Johnny lost 2 matches tonight.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be pushing him, not throwing him in the trash.
That is the show. So.
That was a nice long show.
Yeah. Yep. So let me know. What are we doing?
And then soon we will be doing Elimination Chamber, which is going to be a different story because it's going to be 6 men and females in Elimination Chamber.
Okay. All right. We still in the same rosters?
Yeah.
Okay. Still in the same roster. We get a chance. We'll post our rosters also, just to kind of give you guys a reminder. We're posting an IG page. So take us out.
Make sure you guys like, follow, share, comment down below. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. Scott_TV. Follow Instagram. Thanks a lot.